Hi. Okay, let me get my white pen. Okay, so we know that we want 42 liters of 20% butterfat per liter. Okay, so if we do 20% of 42, so that's 0.2 butterfat per liter times my 42 liters. Okay, my liters are going to cancel, and it's going to tell me how much butterfat is in those 42 liters. And I already forgot how much it was, so I got to get my paper. Okay, I just got a calculator. I was like, we could do these calculations. We're smart. Okay, so I'm doing 0.2 times 42. So I'm getting 8.4 liters of butterfat. 8.4 liters of butterfat. Okay, so this is our total butterfat. Okay, now we're going to have to make a solution. This is actually like a chemistry problem. So we know that we've got a 24%. So I ended up just using the decimals. So I used 0.24. So that's 24% butterfat per liter. Okay, but we don't know how many liters. So that's our first variable, is we'll have X liters of 24. So X equals liters of 24%. Okay. Then we also have in that solution the 18%. So 0.18 liters of butterfat per liter. Okay, and we don't know how many of those we need either, so that's our Y. So we'll have Y liters of that. So if X is liters and Y is liters, then my liters are going to cancel, okay, and I'll just have butterfat plus butterfat equals total butterfat. Butterfat plus butterfat equals my total butterfat, 8.4. Okay? Let me get rid of those crossing outs because I don't want them on there. But I just wanted to talk about the plan. Okay, so my total butterfat is 8.4 liters of butterfat. Now, the problem is we can't solve this equation because we only have one, but we have two variables. Okay, so there's not one solution. The solution to this equation is a line of solutions. There's infinite solutions. So what we want is to get this equation with only one variable. So what we really need here is a system. Okay, and if you think about here's Y. Y is liters of 18%. Now we have another equation that we can use, and that is the fact that the X butterfat and the Y butterfat have to add up to a total of 42. And that's our second equation. So we know that X liters of butterfat plus Y liters of butterfat has to add up to a total of 42 liters of butterfat. Now I can solve this cute little equation for X. So I know that X has to be 42 minus the other kind of butterfat liters. Okay, I'm now going to plug that in for this Y. Okay, so I have 0.24x plus 0.18 times, replace, oops, I solved for the wrong variable again. I didn't want to solve for x, I wanted to solve for y. Sorry, this is what my brain meant to do, but it's hard to talk and write at the same time. Okay, So I'm substituting for y. You could have done it the other way, but I just wanted x and not y. Sorry, not sorry. All right, so I'm going to substitute that in. Y is 42 minus my x, and that has to add up to 8.4 total pounds of butterfat. Okay, then I just can distribute my 0.18. Okay, so that'll give me 0.24 minus here I'll just write it, 0.24x minus 0.18x plus whatever 0.18 times 42 is. 0.18 times 42 plus 7.56 equals 8.4. And now we just subtract away the 7.56. 8.4 minus 7.56. I get 0.84. Okay, combining these like terms gives me, I think it's 0.06, but we're going to do it just because I'm doing a lot today and I'm everywhere. My brain is everywhere. 0.06. So I have 0.06x. Now I'm going to divide both sides by 0.06. Uh, 0.84 divided by 0.06. I get 14. Okay, now remember, my x plus my y have to add up to 42. So if x is 14, then my y has to be 28. So I can just do 42 minus the 14 is 28. Okay, so my y is 28. So x is 14 liters of the 24% mixture, and y is 28 liters of 18% mixture. Whoa, let me shrink my window. Now you can see it. Okay, that's it. That's all I got. Hopefully that helps.